Hi, I'm a person with money and I'd like to use it to buy a video game.
Hi, I'm a person who could tell you about all sorts of video games and then you should buy them.
Now, I don't want anything particularly new. I'm looking for something that people have already forgotten about.
I've got just the thing. It's called Halo Infinite and it takes place right after Halo 5.
So it's like Halo 6?
Nope, not at all. 343 wanted to distance themselves from that game. That game wasn't good. People didn't like it.
Oh, so they're kind of resetting the franchise and getting back to their roots?
Yeah, it's sort of like that, but no, not at all.
So it probably picks up right with that Cortana cliffhanger at the end of that last game, right? She was chasing all the humans and doing all that unspecified stuff. I haven't played the game in a while. I remember it was a pretty dire situation the humans were in, though, so how did the good guys get out of that one?
Oh, that happens off screen. In fact, that happened a while ago. We're way past that.
Oh, but the good guys made it out okay, right?
Well, yes, but then no. Well, you see, the game starts out with this unnamed guy flying a pelican in space, and he's been out there for quite a while. And then one day, he decides to wipe off all the space ice from his windshield, and then boom! There's Master Chief, right there, out there in space.
Oh, he's the main character. What's he doing out there? He should be inside. How the heck did he end up on the outside of the ship?
Well, you see, he had this epic battle with this new faction called the Banished. It's an organization made up of brutes, elites, grunts, hunters, and jackals.
That sounds an awful lot like the Covenant.
No, not at all. See, this is way different. Instead of them using blue plasma, they use a lot of red plasma instead to have a different color scheme as to not rip off the earlier games. They also put a lot of sharp stabby things on the end of their guns.
Kind of like what humans used to do back when guns were first invented. Didn't we evolve past that like 5 centuries ago?
Yeah, but these look way cooler and more intimidating, and they do a lot of extra melee damage when you get right up close to the bad guys, but be careful because they do work the other way around when you're on the receiving end of the stabby thing.
Fair enough, but let's get back on topic. What happened to Master Chief? Why is he not inside the ship with this guy we've never met?
Oh, right. So he just lost an epic battle with the leader of the Banished, called Atriox. He's a big, strong, bad guy brute who's famous for his many military victories.
Oh, so he's probably the main bad guy of the whole game, huh?
No, not at all. He's dead, probably.
What do you mean, probably? Doesn't Master Chief kill him?
Well, it depends on how he performs with test audiences for the next game. He's probably for sure dead, but he might not be. We'll see. We don't know yet.
Well, that's weird. So what is actually happening in this game? Because I still might want to play it.
So, the game starts off where Master Chief got absolutely handled in this one-on-one fight with Atriox, the guy that may or may not be dead.
Wait, so did Master Chief kill him?
Again, we'll see, but anyway, the Banished have been trying to take control of Zeta Halo. That's the place where the game happens.
Oh, awesome. So it'll have all those cool Halo environments like jungles and deserts and beaches and the snow levels, right?
Nah, mostly just some forests and terrain that are nearly impossible to drive over with any of the vehicles. But the cool thing about this Halo is that it's being constructed or repaired or something. So there's going to be a bunch of hexagons sticking out of it.
Hexagons?
Yeah, hexagons is way easier for the developers to put like thousands of these things in the environment, because then that way they can go home to their families.
Huh. That seems like it might get a little monotonous, but okay. Tell me about the missions. I'm sure each level has its own unique flavor and obstacles that test the player's versatility and create a classic linear experience, right?
Ha! Far from it, guy with money. See, for this game, it abandons all of the traditional format every single game has had in the past. See, for this game, this one is open world and non-linear. If you wanted, you could skip as much as you want.
So is this game full of a lot of engaging side missions to keep me interested as I progress through the story?
Nope.
Oh, well, do these side missions give any rewards that are necessary to progress the story or make later encounters not quite so hurty?
Well, the side missions are mostly focused on recapturing human bases. Because as the game starts out, Master Chief and this unnamed guy are presumed to be the only remaining survivors. Now we need to recapture the bases and re-establish human presence on Zeta Halo.
How do they plan on defending these recaptured bases and staffing them if there are no humans?
Well, the bases need to have Marines because the Banished still very much want those bases sometimes.
But where do these Marines come from?
Spawn zones.
No, but lore-wise, where are you getting all these Marines?
Wow, you're really harping on the logistics of where these Marines are coming from. Look, I didn't make the game. Just be happy with the Marines that you have, okay?
Fair enough. So what's the main plot all about?
So Master Chief has this new AI called the Weapon, and her purpose was to kill Cortana, who's dead now.
Wait, Cortana's dead? How did she die? She was very much alive at the end of Halo 5.
Oh yeah, she sacrificed herself in a cutscene against the main bad guy.
Oh, you mean like at the end of Halo 4?
No, this is totally different, but yes, exactly the same.
Kind of weird to have a main antagonist die off screen like that.
Oh, you mean like at the end of Halo 4 where the Didact actually survived and Master Chief really killed him for real in some random comic?
What?
What? Anyway, just keep asking me questions about this game I want you to buy from me.
Okay, so each new Halo game introduces some kind of new mechanic or ability. How does Halo Infinite check that box?
Well, Master Chief has access to all sorts of different equipment and gadgets which are new to the franchise.
Oh, I bet they're all uniquely designed to fit distinct but equally useful roles across different gameplay scenarios, right?
Nah, you'll mostly use the grapple shot like the whole time. But anyway, hurry up and buy my game.
Oh, right. Who's the main boss we have to fight?
So there's this guy, the Escherum, and he really wants to crush Master Chief, and he's the main bad guy, we're gonna say.
Oh, so he's probably on a warpath straight to Master Chief so he can kill him, right?
Yes, but right after a whole bunch of insignificant mini-bosses he puts in Chief's way. That way there's enough tension built up for one final showdown.
Speaking of the end of the game, we haven't talked about the weapon. What's her deal again?
She's basically Cortana. We can't have Cortana because Cortana's dead, remember?
Oh, right. So now that we've had 3 games in a row to try to say goodbye to Cortana, I bet they really nail it in a satisfying way this time, right?
No, not really, not at all.
What do you mean?
It's super convoluted. Basically, we're just gonna forget all about the old Cortana completely. The weapon is even gonna name herself Cortana, so we still have Cortana, don't worry.
Wow, that kind of destroys the emotional significance of the whole rampancy thing and then being resurrected and then dying in a cutscene. So, does all of this happen right after we kill Escherum?
No. We actually still have one more boss to fight.
Wait, I thought you said Escherum was the main boss.
Psych! I bet you weren't expecting another boss fight.
Well, no, you told me that was the last boss. Who could possibly be left to fight?
Oh, it's this nifty character called the Harbinger. You know, the unseen, overarching antagonist of both Halo 4 and Halo 5 Guardians.
Nah, you just made that up.
No, I read it right here in the Halopedia. It's right here in the exact words I said to you.
Huh.
Yeah, I actually had to look that part up because I forgot about it. The plot is kind of all over the place anyway, so why not spring a villain on us that we didn't know about for the last 3 games?
But I bet it still has tons of replayability like all the other Halo games, right?
You'll probably play through it once and then just move on with your life.
Well, you certainly did a job trying to sell this game, and I don't know how I feel about it.
Nope, this is a Halo game. You should buy this one.
You drive a hard bargain. Here's all of my money now.
Great, thanks. I hope you have a lot more of that, though, because you're gonna need a lot of it for the in-game shop.
But you can still unlock everything for free by putting enough hours into the game, right? Every Halo game has had something like that in the past.
Sorry, no more questions. I already have your money.
Wait, what about the whole...
This is the first of a series. They're supposed to be bad, right?
Well, maybe not supposed to, but the worse they are initially, the better the later ones.
Yeah, the better they get.
If you want to look at it that way.
Yeah.